imagine those Jamaican pirates. I can't believe they were Jamaican. Who ever heard of such a thing?
Tell us about that.
You know, you guys, 12 years on a boat with the same crew, you really become like part of the family.
We used to away at sea. That's so romantic.
It was romantic at the start, but the chains and not much food. So I lost like 150 pounds.
Wow.
That was a bonus.
That's a lot.
Maybe I need to get kidnapped by some Jamaican pirates so I can lose a few pounds.
We could call it the deep sea diet.
Oh,
Make a lot of money.
I don't like to talk about the water anymore.
Oh, it's a sensitive subject.
Oh,
is it?
I'm sorry, Cheryl.
That's why I'm here on the prairies where it's nice and safe. Had to swim when we escaped the boat.
How far did you swim?
About 3 miles. We were 3
Wow.
miles offshore, but we had all these chains attached to us, so it was quite difficult.
Did you almost sink a little bit?
Pretty much the whole way. Yeah, pretty well
Way.
did. Well, there were some other people that tried to get off, but most of them I didn't look back. And then I
You
got
probably
on.
lost your glasses, which is why you couldn't see them.
I had nothing, just little shreds of clothes, these chains on my legs and arms. And we got the hell out of there. I'm telling you, I wasn't looking back for nobody.
I was going to ask the question that all of our audiences wants to know. And that is, what did those pirates look like? Were they like Johnny Depp?
I imagine them more as like a Denzel Washington.
Oh, maybe a bit of both. Some Johnny and some Denzel. Was it like that?
No, he was more like OJ.
Who's OJ?
Yeah, he looked like OJ Simpson.
Oh, the murderer.
Yeah, he looked exactly like him.
He's the uncle of that Jessica Simpson.
Really? I'm surprised they don't look alike at all.
Just can't believe it. It just seems so unbelievable. Can't get over the fact of how young you look. You must have been kept underboard because you don't look like you've seen the sun in years.
You guys, you probably don't recognize me because I part my hair on the side now.
Oh, that's what it is. She was a fern right in the middle part.
Totally different look, but it's all bleached out in the sun.
You look great. You look like $1 million. You're lucky you didn't get any sun damage.
I think I did.
We always forget the age difference between us, don't we, Destiny?
Yeah,
You know?
you're 20 years older, I think.
That's right. Tell us, I was curious before. You said you washed up on the shores of California?
Yeah.
Well, where were you coming from with that Jamaican pirate when you washed up?
Well, that's just where we ended up. They just beached there. And after basically most of them had died from this sickness that we just jumped ship, and then this ship picked me up, and it was an entrepreneur, and he was rich, you guys.
Was it that Branson guy?
No, this guy looked like Russell Crowe.
Oh!
And I took off with his daughter.
That's ironic.
Don't you think?
Irony.
A little too ironic.
I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day.
Or
Like
a
10,000
spoon when all you need is a fork or a knife.
Or a coconut.
But you know, on the bright side, you probably saw the world.
Oh, I was quite the adventurer, yes.
Oh, I bet you were. Chains or no chains, you've been more places than we have, and we've gone a lot of places, haven't we, Ass?
Oh, we sure have. I've been to Detroit.
That was an adventure for her.
Yes.
I thought she died.
That's life-changing, really.
Detroit.
Detroit, yeah, I've been there.
Did your boat sail to Detroit? It seems like an odd place for a pirate ship.
No, when I was a kid, I went there. Back in the days, we used to be able to go across the border whenever we wanted. And now, apparently, you can't.
We haven't seen our bee for 15, 16 months because she can't come across. She's in the U.S.
Bee?
We don't know when we're going to see B.
We
Remember
don't.
Martha's sister B?
Yes, how is she?
She's great. She looks good. She finally lost the weight. Took her a long time, but she did it.
Well, didn't we all?
Well, we didn't have the deep sea diet to go by like you.
No doubt. Those coconuts, though, they're real good for you. They're a superfood. You know what? 2 years doesn't seem like that long when I was on the boat for 12. But 2 years to you guys probably is forever, eh?
Well, when you're stuck at home in isolation for most of it, it can get a little long.
You know, Essie, I think we have a good idea of what Destiny's gone through.
Oh, yeah.
You know, being kidnapped and locked in a room for 12 years. That's basically what we're doing now. You know, I have to go to Saskatchewan to get my hair done now. Again.
I haven't had a haircut in 5 years.
Well, yes, I can see that.
When he did it, he cut it with an axe, so it wasn't very neat. I'd go to a salon if I ever could.
Well, you can't now.
I'm just staying here in the bunker, guys. Like, I don't know what to do.
Tell us about Rosie. Is she good with scissors or clippers? Because you always like that part in the middle and like the blunt.
Yeah.
You know, that blunt.
She shears the goats, so she might be good at it.
You might get a shorter hair than you want.
Yep, she likes to go pretty short. Sometimes there's a little bleeding.
So do you have to go to a therapist or anything?
Yeah, that's quite a trauma you experienced. I mean, I don't know how many people can honestly say that they took off and got kidnapped for 12 years by a Jamaican pirate that looks like Russell Crowe and lived to tell about it after getting washed up on the shores of California.
You're a little mixed up, Essie. She said OJ, not Russell Crowe.
Well, who's the Russell
the pirate? Oh, that was the guy that saved me on his boat.
OJ was the pirate and Russell Crowe was the hero.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then I took his daughter and we moved up the coast and came back to Canada.
So that's Rosie.
Rosie Crowe.
Yeah.
Rosie Crowe. If you guys got married, your name would be Cheryl Crowe.
Yeah, basically.
Now that's ironic, because we were just talking about Cheryl Bird.
Yeah, that was Pat's son Jupiter, his old girlfriend, Cheryl Bird.
She was always kind of a disgrace at the family dinners, and I didn't ever say much because you know I don't like to be controversial.
Pat gets so defensive.
I guess I'm letting the bird out of the bag now, because I never liked that Cheryl Bird. Disgraceful behavior. Although she was really good at the turkey toss.
And so was this Cheryl. Maybe it's the name.
Well, yeah, the turkey toss was always a good time.
You threw pretty high and hard, though. I didn't want to be the catcher when we were against you at the turkey toss.
I figured out the secret. I should have been a pro at that.
Is there such thing as a professional turkey tosser?
If
There's a
there
market for it.
It probably exists over in Saskatchewan.
They get to do everything over there.
They have tournaments for everything.
Everything.
Well, folks, stay tuned for part 3 of Lost at Sea, where Martha and I talk about our very exciting upcoming plans.
I got spirits in my head like I don't know. I got guns in my head and they won't go. I got spirits in my head and I won't go. I got guns to my head and they won't go.